Hey folks, and welcome back to part 10 of the Freedom Planet playthrough. We're still dealing with the Battle Glacier, stage 8 within the game. Last part we started up Battle Glacier, and this part we're going to go ahead and finish it off and enter the next zone, folks. So yeah, within this part we're dealing with the little puzzle elements of, the switches, like the this kind of thing was well, I first got my taste of those kind of switches where you hit one and another one appears is Mario Galaxy, actually. Mario Galaxy 2 to be correct. I haven't played the first Mario Galaxy, although I saw a playthrough on it. I haven't actually played the game myself. So if it's anything like Galaxy 2, then I'm pretty sure I'm not missing much, even though I heard that Galaxy 1 and 2 are great games, and I am seeing that they are pretty good games, folks. I'm currently playing them at the moment. Enjoying Galaxy 2. I'm playing Galaxy 2 at the moment. Enjoying it at the fullest. I plan on getting Galaxy 1 soon. I also plan on doing that for the channel soon. As soon as we get through with the initial 2D Mario games. So that'd be something for it to look. That'd be something good to look forward to. I'm trying to get D to do Sunshine for the channel because I don't want to handle that game. I have bad experience with Sunshine. It's just because of my nostalgia factor with get away from me, dude. Because of my nostalgia factor with 64, I like 64 more, so I'm going to be playing that for the channel. Don't know if I'm going after every star because it's really not worth it, folks, because the only thing you get for completing Super Mario 64 is a crap ton of lives. You get to meet Yoshi, and you get to get some type of flutter jump or some type of effect with your jump, like your triple jump sparkles or something like that. And if it was like a stage or something, like a cool stage or something, or even like bonus stars to get, that would be worth it. I would absolutely love going after all of these stars, but since they're not, it's not really worth it. I only play games like for 100% if they're worth showing off something, like something that's actually worth it, in my opinion. Like yeah, so those are not really worth it, in my opinion, anyway. So it's just it's just whatever at that moment. But yeah, anyway, yeah, this stage, folks, as I stated before, we're continuing. We're almost pretty much done with the game, folks. I believe we have one more stage after this one, but that stage is the Final Dreadnought, which is a massive warship used by Lord Brevin to achieve his goal of galactic conquest. So yeah, this is that stage, and I'll explain more of that stage when we get towards it. So yeah, but yeah, the Final Dreadnought is a labyrinth of a stage, folks. I believe it's like it's 4 rounds in that stage that you go through, and each round is kind of what's the word I'm looking, long. Like each of them is very long. So yeah, and pretty much we got a whole bunch of bosses to go through that as well. So yeah, so I hope you folks are looking forward to that. Yeah, it's not going to be all that bad, folks. It's just a little tedious and monotonous, but we'll be able to get through that just okay. Yeah, these enemies are everywhere. They are being spawned everywhere, in case you haven't noticed before. And yeah, folks, we are like I stated before, like everything in this game is just fantastic. Like the backgrounds, the aesthetics. We're fighting the prince, Again, I really don't know this guy's motives. Has he been brainwashed or not? Let me know in the comments down below, because I'm really curious. Has this guy been completely brainwashed, or is he acting on his own? Because if he's acting on his own, then he's betrayed his kingdom, you know? But if this guy's been brainwashed, then his actions are kind of understandable, because he's not really in control of himself. But if he's in control of himself this whole time, is he doing it out of fear? Because I just don't know with this guy. His story is kind of irrelevant anyway, at least in my eyes. All we gotta do is just defeat this guy, you know. I guess Lord Brevin. How am I not getting hit by that? But I'm not complaining. I guess Lord Brevin supplied this guy with monsters and stuff, and pretty much just telling them to stop, pretty much stop the heroes from doing, you know, doing whatever they need to do. He's just an obstacle. So, or we're an obstacle. What am I saying? But anyway, yeah, this creepy thing right here, his patterns really, it's really predictable. It kind of sucks. I just lost my bike, and the prince has a shield that we need to get rid of, because, as I stated before, it's kind of cool, and I don't really know if I stated this, but it's cool and frustrating that the enemies have power-ups too. Like, and what I mean by that is, like, the bosses, like, see how he has his shield? I have to hit him to pretty much weaken the shield. So once I do that, I'll be able to attack. So yeah, but it's kind of cool how they're equipped with that, and it's kind of not, you know. But once you get rid of that shield, he don't have his shield now, so you can go ahead and attack before he has the opportunity to put another shield up. And I think if you hit him once, his shield goes back up. So make it count. That's all I can say. And I'm getting stun locked right there. I was for a second there. And these things right here, they're relentless, but at least they drop health, so that's good too. So I don't really see you dying in this fight unless you have it on a harder difficulty. But otherwise than that, I don't really see you dying here a lot anyway. So yeah, because as long as those enemies keep respawning health, then you're as good as golden. Unlike these things, man, what are these things anyway? It's like a giant parasite and its eggs just all coming down you at once, and I'm just getting bombarded by these star-looking attacks here. Man, this thing is creepy all over, dude. It really is. And look how long I've been on this stage so far. Almost 20 minutes of just being on the stage, and I think the speed run for this stage was 12 minutes. I have to go back and check. Just give me a second here, because there's no way you can beat this within 12 minutes. It seems impossible. But I guess if some people can do it, then some people can do it. Let's see here. Give me a moment here. I believe it was 12 minutes to beat the stage. The prince is defeated. With that, the stage is clear. Yeah, it was 12 minutes to beat this stage. That seems impossible. But I bet someone have done it. So, you know, if they have, look at that. Whoa. Okay. Yeah, looked like he ran off. Oh, those two ran after each other. Okay. Yeah, they just ran after each other. I think Spade and the prince are related. I think that was stated earlier within the game. Like, they're brothers or something like that. But, yeah, Spade saying he's just passing through. And I believe I said that he was like a DLC character or whatnot. But, yeah, Spade, I like Spade's design. He looks pretty cool, actually. But, yeah, he's like the, he reminds me, his attitude reminds me of Sasuke from Naruto. If you guys watch Naruto or not. I did a long time ago. I don't now. Considering the fact that the series is over. Both, well, Naruto, when I talk about Naruto, I talk about both Naruto and its Shippuden counterpart. I just talk about both. So, when I mention Naruto, I mean, you know, the complete series. So, yeah, it's over with. It's continuing with this son. Have no interest. I just landed in on a happy note inside my head. So I pretend like Baruto doesn't exist, or it's like I pretend that the Baruto series is from alternative universe. it's it's crazy as that is. So yeah, Torque is warning them about setting foot in Dreadnought, which is the final stage in the game, and they're gonna do it. They're confident enough to do it. So basically, the next stage that we're going into is going to be Dreadnought, and Dreadnought is basically the base of Lord Brevard. Prior to the events of Freedom Planet, the Dreadnought was locked in a space battle with the Spectrum Chasers in the orbit of planet Avalanche. It was shot down and crashed in the snowfields where it is now. So, unfazed by this setback, Brevard formulated a plan to spark a civil war between the three kingdoms so he can steal the Kingdom Stone with all the and the confusion to power up the Dreadnought, which is this, leaving the planet on the brink of war. That dig. So Dreadnought is also called, as I mentioned before, it's the final stage within Freedom Planet, and it's divided into 4 rounds. These 4 rounds, we're in round 1 right now, and it only gets crazier from here. So, okay, let's see. Yeah, so basically, it's like, it's intruders within the ship. We're the intruders. So, it's, these corridors within here have plenty of enemies to deal with, traps to avoid, such as like lasers, energy ore producing pillars, what we just pretty much noticed. It has teleporters that can be used to get around the area, which you guys are noticing at the moment here as well. And it has platforms where we can use to get across the gaps in the floor. So basically, round 1 of the Dreadnought is starting off in complete chaos. So yeah, folks, this starts off in as it's the teleporters, as I mentioned before. So yeah, and pretty much soon you'll be hearing Lord Brevard give announcements. Yeah, there you go, opening pretty much this to pretty much slow us down. But yeah, he is just ticked off. He'll be giving out orders. He's really trying to stop us from getting to him and ruining his plans. But yeah, we got something for that. So yeah, like I stated before, this is the final stage, folks. It's just complete chaos at this. It's a massive final stage too. When I first was introduced to this, when I first played it, geez, look at that, lasers everywhere, air ducts everywhere, just pointing lasers. Oh man, if I was a villain, I'd probably go all out like this too. And the teleporters in this place, if you don't know what you're doing, oh, you can get lost. You really can. And I didn't have a guide to consult to, so I was basically just doing this out of luck. A lot of trial and error, believe me, a lot of trial and error that you have to go through. But yeah, if I was a villain, I'd probably be like this too, to tell you the truth. I wouldn't want, a goody two shoes to ruin my plans. So that's just me speaking on it. Yeah, he's saying run while you can. Pretty much just look at that giant laser of death right here. We got a boss already. This boss right here, if you ever played the game Gunstar Heroes, this should remind you of that. I think when you were fighting the Black, I think he was just called Black. Yeah, man, that guy, there's a funny story with Gunstar Heroes actually. Me and D, we started a playthrough of that, and we didn't finish because we forgot how difficult this game, Gunstar Heroes were. So we got to the end, and the part where you're playing that board game, yeah, we gave up on that part, but we'll try to play that game again. Gotta see if it's like some cheat codes for that game or something, for like infinite lives or something like that. I doubt it, but. And I just found something out about Gunstar Heroes. I didn't know that it was a sequel on the Game Boy Advance. That shocked me. I only found that out a couple of weeks ago. I was like, holy crap, this game has a sequel. I have to get into that and see how it is. It sucks that it's on the Game Boy Advance, but I gotta check that out. I only seen a clip of it, and from what I seen, it looked good, but I actually have to play it for myself. Just to see how that fares out, see if that's any good or not. Hopefully it will be. I'll probably let you guys know, or probably just do a gameplay on it and for you guys can get my opinions on that. But yeah, this definitely reminds me of a Gunstar Hero boss when you're facing him, and I hated fighting Black because of the machine he was in morphed so many times, kind of like what this thing is doing right now. So, but I had an easier time with this than facing Black. Believe me, and that was with 2 players though. So how sad was that we had a hard time fighting Black or whatnot. But yeah, this is gonna do it for round 1, folks. Join me in the next part as we try to take on the rest of Dreadnought. Until then, folks, have a nice day and take care.